y'all ready? Love during lockup. Episode 7. Let's go. I'm being mad consistent. All right, y'all. We are at the first commercial, and they started off the episode with Diana. She going to jail. It's the day for her to go to jail. So she's getting ready. What I did find interesting was you can go to the store and bring stuff with you to go to jail now. Some like bras and panties and t-shirts and all type of shit. So I'm like, well, damn. I don't know if that was like a thing, but okay. But she's going to jail, so she is getting all of her stuff ready, getting her kids settled, leaving the money. Her grandma and her mom is helping her. She was being a little rude to her mom in the car because her mom took her to the store to get all the items, but she was running late, and her mom told her you were going to be running late. So then she gets back in the car like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then, of course, Jamal calls and tries to calm her down. And I think that is all that happened with them. She turned herself in. Oh, but then her mom did tell her, like, while you're in your jail cell, you need to be learning from this, and you need to be thinking about what you did. And she's like, girl, please. I'm like, she ain't getting it, y'all. She ain't getting it. Then we rolled over into Shanta and Trueee, and Shanta just got home from her meeting with the mom and the sister, and her kids are asking her, how did it go? And she's telling them how Trueee lied because he told his mom one thing and told them another thing, or her another thing. And then Trueee comes on and tells us how he has not been sleeping in a bed in a relationship with a person in 13 years, so he don't know how that's going to go, and it's going to be different, and he's used to long distance relationships, so basically warning us that this probably ain't going to work out for him. That's what I got from it. I don't know. But that was it. Catch y'all at the next commercial. All right, y'all. So we're back at the commercial, and they came back with Teenie and Rob. So Rob is watching everybody in the house through the cameras. Starts off with Teenie in the bathroom. Well, the camera's not in the bathroom; it's in the room, but she can hear him through the camera, so they're talking. I'm like, okay. So they're just talking about how he's about to get out, so in the next couple of days he's gonna have to give up the phone so he doesn't get caught with the phone, because if he gets caught with the phone then he's gonna have to do more time, so he's gonna not be, I guess, checking in on them as often. And then he goes to the living room with her daughter, comes in there. Well, first her son comes in there and grabs a yogurt, and he's like, grab one for me too. And he's like, because Teenie's about to take her kids to school, so her son is like, it's too early for this, like for you to be joking through the cameras and stuff. So then her daughter comes out and sits on the couch and is eating something, and he's like, you know that you're not supposed to be eating on the couch. Why are you eating on the couch? So she gets up, and then she's like, she's worried that when he gets out, how the discipline is going to be. And I'm like, yeah. And then her son goes over, sits on the couch, and starts eating the yogurt on the couch. So he comes back on the camera, and he's like, I just told your sister not to do that. Why would you do that? So drop and give me 10 push-ups. So Teenie comes out, and she's like, why are you doing push-ups? Like, you're going to be sweaty before school. Like, get up. And so then her daughter's like, well, he was eating on the couch. So she's like, oh, well, drop and give me more. You know, just joking with him, I think. I don't know. But I'm just like, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. I have red flags, but it works. But I did find out that they are high school sweethearts, which I think that they said that before, but I don't know. So, and he was like how he could cheat on her in jail because it is temptation in there with the guards and stuff, but they got married in 2019, and so he's trying to be faithful to his wife. And I'm like, okay, but he's worried about coming out, and like, we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see. There's red flags all around, but she's at Six Flags. So let's see. And then we got into Andrew and Candace, and Candace is about to leave Andrew. I'm so sorry. I love Andrew. He's so sweet. Like, but he's smothering her. So she has to go, I guess, what is it called? Sign up as a parolee or something. And so he is like, do you want me to go with you? Do you want me to go in with you? And she's like, she's telling us, like, she's a woman who's been to prison, who had to do a lot of stuff on her own. Like, she don't need him checking on her so much because it's causing her anxiety. So she gets out, she does that, and so then she's like, she still hasn't talked to her parole officer yet, and so he's like, you know, what can I do to make you feel better about it? So that she doesn't like that. Like she doesn't like the fact that he wants to fix her problems now. So they go get lunch, and she's telling him how she doesn't know if this is gonna work because you know the way he's all up on her, you know what I mean? And I don't think he's getting the point because she's trying to tell him like you being so on me is causing me anxiety, but he's taking it as she has anxiety and I want to ease her comfort. But it's like, no, you're giving me the anxiety. And she's like, it was so much easier in jail. So much they always say that. They always say it was easier in jail, but they happy to be out. They always say that. But anyways, I don't know. There's red flags all around here as well. I guess we all at Six Flags. But I feel bad for him because he is so sweet, but I did see where she was coming from because it can be kind of smothering to have someone just on you. It's like, dude, let me breathe. Let me make my own decisions. We come together, like, let me think. So, I don't know about them. Catch y'all at the next commercial. All right, y'all. They came back with Rick and Samantha, and they got married. Oh, I was like, oh. They got married at the courthouse, which I'm like, should that be real love? Like, people who be having the weddings and stuff like that, the huge weddings and stuff like that, they don't be lasting. So I'd rather get married at the courthouse and then have an anniversary wedding. You know, like we made it a year or 5 years or 3 years or whatever. Now we're gonna throw a wedding to celebrate that we made it and we still married and we gonna keep being married. But anyways, that's all that happened. I guess they let her out. She had 30 minutes to go to the courthouse to get married, and they got it done. They said they vows. They signed the paper, and he had his friend Ricardo with him, and his friend Ricardo decorated his car and had the cans hanging from the back with the just married. It was so cute. I'm like, so ghetto, but so cute. Oh my god. I was like, yes. So I loved it. I loved everything about it. So that was that. They got married. They said that they wanted it to be like a fairy tale, which it kind of is. Like I really loved it. Like I'm over here like a giddy, like I loved it. Like I'm like, oh. And that was it. Catch y'all at the next commercial. All right, y'all. So they came back with just Joey and Michael, and Joey is driving over to meet Michael's parents. So I'm like, ooh, exciting. Um, I did find it weird that Joey was kind of insulting Michael in a way, like calling him a bum from prison and like stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't really think that's fair. Like, I don't think that's fair to do. Like, everybody's human at the end of the day. Like, people make mistakes. Like, people have addictions and like things happen. I mean, I understand he's a 20-year criminal or something like that. But I mean, I understand, but it only takes a moment. And then sometimes people realize, like, I'm 60, like I'm still doing this, or you know what I mean. So you just never know. So I mean, if you don't want to uplift him, just eliminate yourself from the problem. But I think he's just upset that his mom is still in the hospital, I believe, and he works, and then on the weekend he feels sad that he feels as though normal people in relationships will be going to do like go to the movies and stuff with their partner. So I'm like, I mean, I guess, but there's hella single people out here. Like, I just feel like Joey's in a depression, so he's focusing on negative things right now. But as he gets over to Michael's parents' house, Michael's mom, you know, and we get to meet her, and she's telling us how she does not do drugs. She doesn't understand how her son got on drugs. She asks her son over and over again, why do you keep doing this? Like, why? She's tried everything. She's turned her back on him. She's even turned him into jail. And I was like, what? So then that made me think of True. So I'm like, True, I feel like True was upset because his mom turned him in and stuff, but I'm like, you know, True, the white women is doing it to their kids too, so it's not a race thing. I guess it's just a women thing when they feel like that will save their child or something. I don't know, but I found that interesting. I'm like, you heard that, True? But his mom really seemed like a sweet lady, and she was really like wondering like, how did Michael turn out like this? And I don't know, so I'm really hoping better for both of them. I'm hoping Joey can pull himself out of this because I know he's going through a lot, and I hope Michael can get out and do better. So yeah, I'll see y'all at the next commercial.